Hey guys, what's up? Mike here, Emotional Honesty Project, checking in. All right, hey everybody. Like I said, just checking in. It's a Monday morning ish. Actually, I just hit noon, so I guess it's a Monday afternoon. But wanted to see how everybody's doing. Miles starts his t-ball practice again tonight. Tally starts her new dance class tonight. Tally's got physical therapy and occupational therapy both this afternoon. So it's a busy day in the Kirkland house. It's Kirklandville is what I call it. That's the name of the Wi-Fi in the house is Kirklandville. That's how I tag our location on Facebook. It's Kirklandville. So there you go. Welcome to Kirklandville. Population 5. Okay. All right. I was doing some thinking. I had a video a few weeks ago. I don't know why my face always itches when I'm recording. It's the scrutiny, I guess. Anyway, uh, about the promises that I broke to my younger self, the promises I made, the promises I didn't keep. And somebody asked me in the comments on that video, not about what goals I didn't achieve or what successes I didn't feel like I had, but somebody asked me what promises I specifically broke with my younger self. And I kind of felt like it was a good question to really dive into, specifics, not just generally the general idea of I'm in no way anywhere near where I thought I would be kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking the what I want to be when I grow up when I'm 5, cuz 5-year-old me wanted to be anything from an astronaut, a meteorologist, a cowboy, not kidding, and an astrophysicist. That's what 5, 6, 7-year-old me wanted to do is one of those things. uh I possibly have had the opportunity to do any of them, but your 5-year-old self's career ambitions are not always what you end up going with. So I'm not talking about those promises, although we did later in life have cattle at the house. So I guess the cowboy thing kind of did happen. So I guess I accidentally kept that one, but I didn't make a career out of it. So we'll just chalk that up to coulda, woulda, shoulda. I consider myself an amateur meteorologist because I see the weather every day. So it's maybe not quite the same thing, but here we go. And as far as astrophysicist, I don't need a career to study that, which I do. But but the big stuff is what we're talking about here. So, what was the biggest promise that I made to myself that I didn't keep? I did some thinking about this, and I kind of feel like the biggest promise that I made to myself was that I was going to get it right. I was going to go to college. I was going to, have a great career. I was going to, meet somebody nice, get married, have a couple of kids, maybe I go be an astrophysicist. Maybe. The career part wasn't exactly nailed down, but the life is the promise that I was making. And in a lot of ways, you make that promise to yourself, but in reality, as much as you're making it to yourself, you're making it to your parents and you're making it to the people around you who have these expectations. Why do they have those expectations? I mean, you can't assume everybody wants to like settle down, have a nice career, some kids, a wife, mortgage, all that other stuff. But you know what? It's not bad. And it's kind of just the default, hey, it'd be nice if you did this for you and for me, because then I wouldn't worry. Okay. Because your parents worry and they want you to have all those things because those things are stable. So now, when it came time to go to college, I didn't go into astrophysics. Excuse me. What did I go into? Broadcasting. Why? I wanted to be a DJ. Right? I wanted to be a DJ because I was rebelling and I wanted to do more fun things and, this, that, and whatever the reasons are. Rolled in junior college, which probably would have not changed the plan anyway. Got into the journalism program, had some good times there. Played on the college radio station that couldn't broadcast out of the building, so nobody could really hear it anyway. But I had some good times. Grew my hair out. Uh, got married to the person I lost my virginity to. Don't recommend that. Just throw that out there. Don't do it. You, talking to you. Don't do it. Okay? Yeah. So that lasted a couple of years. Divorce ended badly. Learned my lesson. Right. You know, ended up having to quit college before I finished my degree to work. Again, this is, one bad decision leads to next bad decision, which leads to next bad decision, which you're just doing what feels good at the moment until you're like four decisions in, and then you look back and you realize, oh fuck, where the hell am I? I have no idea. It's like when you fall asleep while you're driving and you keep going and you kind of wake up and you look around and you realize, I don't fucking know where I'm at, but I just drove past my house. Yes, I say that from experience. It's happened. So I guess I'd have to say that was kind of the biggest promise that I broke to myself. But also, I would have to add that maybe it was even a lie to promise it to myself in the first place. Because, I mean, maybe it was never originally what I wanted. Don't get me wrong. Right now, all of those things are exactly what I want now. But were they really what I wanted then? No. Somebody who wants those things doesn't go to college into broadcasting to try and become a DJ. I wanted to be a DJ. I was serious about it. Unfortunately, being a DJ pays shit. So that didn't quite work out either. Now, so I will say this, that I am completely happy with where I ended up, even though I've gone through some tough times and some hard choices to get here. Eventually I figured out what I was doing wrong. I started living intentionally. I started making, purposeful decisions, weighing consequences, and just asking myself what I really want. What am I trying to get out of this? Where do I want to be? Building my home. What do I want it to look like? What kind of home do I want to have? And who do I want to have in it? And I guess I could have started asking myself those questions, years ago when I was young. It might have been better. It might not have been as much fun. But, sometimes. But, sometimes the fun stuff is not the right stuff. And that's just a fact. And it's a lesson I took a long time to learn. And, some of us just have to learn the hard way. I see my oldest doing it. My other two do it. They got it from me. Obviously, I have to learn the hard way too. Something especially us considered smart ones people have to deal with is it's very painful sometimes to listen to other people because they don't know more than I do. because I'm smarter than them. So fuck it. But you know what? Experience trumps intelligence a large percentage of the time. Fact. And one, it took me a while to learn. So I guess it was not just the promise that I broke to younger me, but it was also the promise was a lie in the first place. If that makes sense. So it was like twofold. If I had been more honest with myself about what I wanted to achieve, what I wanted to build, even over like what parents want or whatever, then maybe, just maybe, I could have started so much sooner and started construction on the home that I wanted to have all along. Now, I didn't know what I wanted. And I'm saying that with the caveat of looking back, I wouldn't change any of it because that's the reason I'm where I am now and the person I am now. I don't want to undo any of that. I'm just saying it would have been maybe so much easier if I had done it that way. And there's no reason you have to do it the hard way. If you realize it and figure it out, you can learn from other people's mistakes instead of making them yourself. It's not as much fun, maybe. But sometimes you just got to decide between smart and fun. Facts. So that's all I had for today. I just kind of wanted to dig in a little personal for you, talk about my specific promise that I broke. Probably have a little more discussion over on the Patreon in the Grounds Crew, so head over there, check that out. I'll have a link for a quick little 5-minute site survey that you can get for free just to use it to try and figure out where you are and where you're trying to go. So there'll be a link for that in the description. Like I said, it's free, just something to put some things down on paper and manifest them into reality if you so choose. Quick note as well, mymoodgear.com, you can get the merch, you can get the honesty equation on Amazon still. All those links will be in the description. And if you like what we're doing here, click the little bell, whichever side it's on. I don't know, maybe it's down here. Click the bell, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, drop me a comment. What do you think that younger you would have liked for you to have done that you didn't do? Or maybe you had it all together in the first place. If you did, great. Let me know how it turned out, because it'd be nice if somebody did, because it definitely wasn't me. All right. So that's all I got for you. Emotional Honesty Project. We'll leave you to it. Have a great week. I'll see you around. And remember, just to keep moving forward. And if you fall, try to fall forward too. All right. See you guys in the next one. Bye.